Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And he's found a way past. Nagatomo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Foot in. Now, can they get him away? A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Drogba might just make this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku, brimming with confidence. No doubt an awful lot's going to be expected of him.
Well, he's one of the best in what I believe is arguably the most difficult position on the field. So many wingers are erratic, but they don't have the array of talent he's blessed with.
Roberto Carlos, looking to pass their way up the pitch. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Plays the return pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Now it's Goulet. Goulet, he's rising! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's a super give and go. And this is Raul. It's Asa! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Makalele promptly onto that, and that is that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Makalele. That is good alertness. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yamal. Distributed tidily. Goulet. Jordan Henderson. And it's Drogba. That is a great pick out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that was never going to make it. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Makalele. Raul providing an outlet on that flank. Look at the and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Oh, good effort! Goal! Arsenal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little inf...
And a header! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Yamal. Goulet. And he's well positioned here. Drogba, spread to the right. And they're back on the ball again, looking for the run. And he plays one through. This might spell danger. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. Tries to play it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nagatomo. No, it's come to nothing. Jordan Henderson. And it's Inzaghi. Bonucci wins the duel this time. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Goulet. Mateus. De Bruyne. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And here's Inzaghi. Doku. That is a brilliant interception. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that chance! And yes, it's there! And that is his first, the first surely of many, many to come.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance.
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight. It's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment. And at half-time, the score is 1-1. Back on the way then. Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Arda Goulet. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Doku! Now it's Drogba. Serginho cuts it out. He's on it. Can he get away? They're urging. Great chance! Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front.
Oh, great leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
It's Inzaghi! Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Bruyne. And here's Inzaghi. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And that's been won straight back. Can he get it through? Arda Goulet. And he's got... And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Goulet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their third corner. This time, surely! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now it's Azar. And the through ball. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have movement on both benches. Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Jove! That was superb goalkeeping.
Diouf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Doué, the ball is loose and the chase is on. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good.
There's the shot! Goal, Milan! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan leading now.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see...
Tries a shot! Delicious from Juve! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And a chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan goes for... and he's stuck it away! Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. Well, that has not gone well. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chance, surely! And there's a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Arsenal get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And that could set him on his way. And that has found him in acres of space. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Khan claims comfortably. De Bruyne. And that will be it. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Xavi Simons picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Neymar. Kukçu. That's been cut out. Well played. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Guardiola. Now Van de Ven. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice physical challenge. Shot could be on. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Driving forward. Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is the time you need that pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to find the net. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. He is through here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ball's gone out of play. Foot in. Great defending, strong and determined. Filippo Inzaghi. That's a little off target. Now that's well seen too. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van de Ven. Guardiola. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neymar. Doku. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Now it's Yamal. Delivered with swing. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, great leap! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. Towering header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Vardiol is there and he can get that clear. And he's gone backward here. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Kukçu. That's a sharp pass. That's a cute ball. That's a pretty loose pass. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Xavi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Kukçu. Kaut. Kaut is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's having Neymar! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ferran Torres. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And Edmilson. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Out for a throw. And it's Neymar. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Kukçu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's beaten the last man! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pass is just off target. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's Ferran Torres! And that's a good finish. And the game has liftoff. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Borussia Dortmund. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Van der Ven. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And the through ball. Great ball. Chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan get their fourth corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Edmilson.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Serginho receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Diouf. Milan have a free kick. Mateus is standing over this one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to...
Mateus! That was travelling. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar! It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ah, that's a fine interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vardiol. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Doué.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Doué clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Searching passes played there. Cleared away. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a throw-in. Kukcu. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, right place, right time. Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for options for movement. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Girassi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. And this is Neymar. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?